Arya, congratulations first of all. Daddy
Right.
to a beautiful young daughter.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And and now when I say daddy, I can only think of the character from the film. But I think that's the case for a lot of us here who watched the movie. I watched it last night, and I have to tell you, this is the first time a sports film or a boxing film has made me feel so many emotions. And I'm
Uh,
sure this is something that a lot of people come and tell you.
yeah, that's true. It's just not about boxing. It's about the life of the people in the 75s in the North Madras. So that's the beauty of this film, actually.
Absolutely. And with Pa Ranjit as a filmmaker, he always makes sure that the Dalit consciousness is foregrounded, that the people are foregrounded, and that is so beautifully exemplified in the end. I've read that when he offered this role to you, you accepted immediately.
Yeah, that's true.
What a talent
So
you.
when I heard the story, I was really kicked, because it's just not about boxing. It's about the life and the characters in the film. I was like, sir, let's go for shooting tomorrow. So he's like, no, I need 6 months of time to write it and scale it in that properly. So I think that was the beauty of this film. When the film now released, usually when a film releases, you have the everybody praising the hero, heroine, or the director. That's it. But this film, each and every character, technicians, everybody is getting so much of recognition and appreciation that you feel really happy. You work. You say movies are like a family. You work as a family. Finally, only three people go away with the cake. But this one, I think everybody had the share of it. Everybody had the recognition, appreciation. So you feel so good. You worked as a family, and finally everybody has won. So actually, everybody has won in the film. That's what is really happy about this film.
I love that you say that because yes, everybody has one. The ensemble cast, they're all walking away with such beautiful compliments. The cinematographer, Murali, the editor, Selva, everybody contributed and their contributions are being appreciated. And that is lovely. And you tell me this, Arya, is it just for me? But after I watch a Pa Ranjit film, I feel like I want to be a better person. Does that happen to you as an actor also?
Yeah, I know it gives you that kind of feeling. It gives you that kind of a motivation, and the characters in the film are so real. So you will somehow connect with one of the characters in the film, and you want to be that character. So it really happens in films because he makes film from the life or his scene or from the life that he wants to portray. So in that way, I think, yeah, I do feel like that. What you are feeling?
You know what I mean. You've also said it's the most challenging film of your career. Of course, the physical aspect, I can't even imagine what you went through. But any other aspects also that you found challenging?
The challenging was apart from the physical aspect and fight sequences where you have to hit your faces and you can't cheat like in the other fights, like overlapping or things like that. You can't do that
Yeah,
because the
so that
boxing is
I was yeah. I
yeah,
was watching that you actually got hit, is it? Like
yeah, yeah. Because boxing, it's a contact sport. You really can't cheat. You can't, give an overlap or like as if camera angle or something like that. So that was the most difficult part. And apart from that, the character curve was so beautifully written that beginning is a soft guy. He wants to get into the clan, then he gets an opportunity, then he performs, then he becomes very confident and very aggressive. Then is the downfall, then how he fights and come back. So it's got a nice character arc which was very well written. So and I was so lucky to get this character, I would say. So I was really thrilled and very happy that I got to perform in this character.
I'm still not able to get over how you're telling me that you actually got hit on the face. So you got some
Yeah,
injuries on the face. Did that
yeah.
happen?
I used to go back home with my soul and face, and my wife used to say, like, what have you done? Are you going for shooting or for some real fight? So, it so happens because you don't sometimes know the power that you're hitting the other opponent with. So sometimes it gets cut, sometimes it gets, your face gets swollen up. So finally, we had to to, because it's boxing. You couldn't do it any other way.
In the scenes where you are out of shape, in the middle of the film, when you're out of shape and you have that big stomach, I kept, watching to see, is it prosthetic? Is it something? But I think no, you actually put on weight, did you, for that scene?
Yeah, I had to put on weight for the face also. It can't be just body. So we had to do it because I can't put prosthetic on my face also. It will be will be very very obvious.
Wow.
So I had to put on weight, but a bit of prosthetic we had to do for the stomach to become so big. Otherwise, yeah, I had to put on.
Okay, so I was closely watching it and I couldn't believe it. I was thinking it's bad enough that one person has to build all these muscles and abs, then in the middle they tell you have to become fat also, and then you have to get back in shape. That is quite demanding as an actor, but is it also exciting?
Yeah, it's exciting, but it's quite challenging also. But I think the lockdown was made it more difficult actually.
More difficult, is it? But wasn't it easier to concentrate? Without the lockdown, maybe there were other distractions, but with the lockdown, maybe it was easier to concentrate. You feel that perhaps?
No. The problem was we shot half the film before the first lockdown, and I had to maintain that body for a good 9 months. So that was the difficult part. So when I came back to the shooting, I had to complete the positions where I'm really fit and the climax and everything. So so that was the tough part.
9 months you have to maintain that body. That is, that is an experience on its own. Is it safe to say that you are now, or you were a boxing fan before?
Yeah, I was. I had taken up boxing as a sport for for my fitness because it's a sport that's more explosive and very very aggressive, and it actually when you punch a punching bag, you let out all your frustrations, all your stress, everything. If you're angry at somebody or angry at something, you can go punch the punching bag, you will be out of it. So that was the idea. I started like 3-4 years back and really loved the sport. So it so happened that I had got to continue on with this film. So that was the beauty of it.
Okay, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. It's not like overnight you became it. You've actually been training for 3-4 years. Okay, I get that now, because I was, now I'm not that amazed, but now it makes more sense. Do you think this role played to your strengths, Arya? Of course, you are an actor who is great at action, who is great at all this. But apart from that, any other strengths you felt this role played up to?
Yeah, it has, because I've been a sports person for entire my life, right from school. So sports has been my life basically. So I have never done a sports film. I never got an opportunity to do a sports film. But when I got an opportunity to do a sports film, I took it all. I wanted to showcase whatever I could do the best in this sports film. So being in sports my entire life really helped me in this film, I would say.
I know you wish Sarpata was a theatrical release, because it's such a cinematic film, right? I can't even imagine the experience of having sat in a theater and watched this film. But also the fact that it's come on Amazon, I feel like from north to south, people have had their own individual experiences with it. Do you feel that is also true?
I see. Basically, when you do a film, it's unfortunate now we are going through a pandemic. But when you do a film, you want the audience to see it. You want the maximum number of audience to see it, whether it is a theater or a TV or an OTT. So, and Amazon being having the presence in more than 240 countries and so many million subscribers, so I think this is the right thing that could happen to Sarpata at this moment. So I was very fortunate that it's on Amazon now.
Would you agree that this is the film of your career that's got you the most appreciation so far? Would you say that?
Yeah, I would say that, because like you said, it has reached people everywhere, not only in South, it's reached people in India, outside India, a lot of countries. So I think this kind of recognition and reach I have not got for any film of mine.
Just as a Tamilian, I feel so much pride when people are discovering our Tamil cinema and they're seeing, everything that they. So what is the feeling for you as the actor who is leading this film?
No, I feel very happy because when films reach internationally and recognized and people love it for the whatever theme it is, and that too from Chennai, the Vada Chennai, North Madras. So it's a life that we try to say the entire world. Like, there's a small part of Chennai where it used to be like this, and it's got so much of cultural value and sports. So I think that itself is a great honor. Like everybody's appreciating it and put at least see it what really is North Madras is. Yeah.
I finished watching this film late last night, and I was so pumped up on the energy, and I was also so curious. I went and read up on so much. First of all, I was calling it Sarpatta, and my mother was like, it's Sarpatta. And then I had to go and read up on the whole thing. And what did you learn? Did you also do your research? Did this also excite you like it's excited us?
Yeah, because usually what happens is in movies when you show North Madras, they show it in a very bad light. They show it like a lot of rowdyism, a lot of angry people, and they all doing mean things and talking very very bad language and filthy language, those kind of stuff. That was the impression about Vada Chennai, all that. So, but Vada Chennai has got a huge life and huge sports angle to it. So many stories can be told like this. So I think this film Sarpata portrays North Madras in a very different light, and the actual light, I would say. So now people are so aware that so much of culture and so much of values have been lost in North Madras because of so many films, I would say.
Absolutely. And I really believe that. And this film brought forward the humanity of the people and actually showed you who these people are as a community. And that really opened my eyes. And I think that's what films should do, right? It's a ride also, but it's also supposed to kind of have that shift inside you. And I think this film did that. And I had so much fun watching it, Arya. I can't wait to see what else you have to offer. It was such a pleasure to talk to you. And, best of luck for everything else. And thank you for giving us such a fantastic performance.
Thank you so much. Really sweet.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.